LetsLapse is a do-it-yourself time-lapse camera system which involves both capture and post-production workflows. Here we're going to apply the post-production workflows on a traditional video. Here we have a video from YouTube which is 25 frames per second, and what we're going to do is run the post-production workflows to stack the frames for smoother playback. Here we have 2 frames becoming 1, meaning the video is played back twice as fast. We can stack 4 frames into 1 for a result that's 4 times as fast, and when we freeze frame we can see that 4 images become 1 image or 1 frame. We can play this back at any speed we like using the frame stacking methods of LetsLapse. When we slow down to regular speed, it almost looks like we're playing in slow motion, but what we're going to do now is increase the speed using more traditional methods, and in this instance using DaVinci Resolve. We go to twice playback, and here we can see the playback looks okay. When we go to 4 times playback, it starts to look messy, but we're going to compare this with LetsLapse right now. 4 times in LetsLapse is much smoother than that of DaVinci Resolve. When we go faster again, the results become even more unusable from DaVinci Resolve, and in this instance we go from 12 to 24 times playback. When we compare 24 times playback from DaVinci Resolve against 24 times playback using LetsLapse, the results are much nicer. 24 is just too much though for a video of this nature, but if we compare 4 times playback of DaVinci Resolve on the left compared to 4 times playback of LetsLapse on the right, I think the results speak for themselves. Each frame has a slight amount of motion blur, and this gives a much smoother playback and a much more unique result.